March 26, 2021. Welcome to Simple Man Radio. I'm the only freaking one here. I'm the only one in here. I give these guys an extra 15 minutes, which was on my own doing because I was running late. I had to get some stuff done this morning, and nobody's here. I gave them an extra 15 minutes, and there's nobody here. What happened if the show was going to be at 11? These guys would have waited until 11:20. Like I would have been 20 minutes on my own. What's going on here? What's going? I don't know what the deal is. Can anyone explain to me? Because there's ridiculous in there. Anyways, we got the trade deadline. We're going to talk about a little Patreon thing we want to talk about, and stocks. By the way, Danny's. I'll wait till Danny gets in here. Where is Danny? Did Danny forget? Scumbags. Danny's stock made me no money. The first day I was balling, and it's lost me money since. So let me pull it up. It was that freaking weed stock. I'm gonna sell it right now. So since I got back into it, and stocks, I put $90 in, and I'm down $12. I'm down $12, and on the one that Danny recommended, it's down $6 is from that. So I'm about to sell. I'm gonna sell. How many shares do I have? I have 12 shares. Selling 12 shares. Danny says, internet is taking time. Things take time. And so I'm going to let Danny try and find me a new stock. A new stock that's $5 or less. And then I will buy that. I do have a little bit of, let's see. Bitcoin, I'm down $2.50. I know. I don't even know what any of that means, but everyone says to do it, and you're stupid if you're not, so I do it. Dogecoin, I'm down 28 cents. I'm literally down. I suck at this stock market crap. I shouldn't be doing it. So it is what it is. Why are you late?
Because I was on hold with my future boss, but she said she was going to call me back. So.
What future boss? Fill us in.
I got a new job.
Doing what? Can you share?
At a later time.
What? You don't have to say where it is. What is it?
It's a sales and marketing job.
Oh my! I don't like salespeople this week, so yeah. You're fitting right in with that.
That's why I didn't want to say it. But it's not like that. It's in the healthcare industry. So
nice. So you're gonna be scamming old people into helping themselves.
No, it's actually funny. I'll be working with doctors and physicians, so the old people will never get to hear from me.
Oh, so you're selling to the doctors?
Essentially, yes.
Oh, you could scam them. They're rich.
Yeah, exactly. They're all dirtbags anyway. So
waiting. I'm waiting on. Someone said that's even worse. Next, I was saying before, since I was by myself, that Danny's stock that he gave me, the first day it was up like 70 cents, and then since I've lost $6 total.
So he owes you $6.
Yeah. So I just sold, and I'm gonna buy a new one. So we'll go through it. We need Danny here. Danny really is a glue guy.
He is. He keeps us sane. I also what was that? I was gonna say something. You took stock advice from a guy whose nickname is Elevator Dan. So
Elevator Dan.
Speaking of the devil.
I am here. I have arrived. My hair is a mess because it's windy as all hell out there.
Mine too.
I did not just wake up. That's fake news.
I was working outside this morning. Hold on one second, guys. And it's starting to get hot in Florida, so my hair is like. I remember why I cut it. It's because like it sucks working outside. In this heat.
You look better with a buzz cut.
But at this point, I wanted to let it go. All right, Danny. Me and just snacks. Me and Danny have something to say. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nick
Sorias, aka Snacks.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Birthday.
How old are you? 29?
28.
28. Okay, so you're about a year.
I feel 58. So,
any big plans for the birthday?
No. I think I'm going to go to my friend's house tomorrow. And then Sunday is Palm Sunday. So a little Palm Sunday birthday dinner at my grandmother's.
Wow,
There you
check
go.
this out. I just searched happy birthday on YouTube. We're the third video that comes up. It says Friday happy birthday snacks.
Wow.
I
We're
know.
making waves on YouTube, boys. We're
Look
making
at
waves.
that.
Simple Man Radio on the map. This is what we need to do. We just need to do keyword. Like, we just need to put in our title things that people be searching. Like, we need to put
Right, exactly.
political things.
What do they call it? Deception?
Clickbait.
Clickbait. That's the word.
We
That's
really,
the word.
we have like the most anti-clickbait titles.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if happy birthday is copyrighted. 502 million views. Oh my god,
That's kind of ridiculous.
that's
outrageous.
crazy.
Well, there's
Why
been a
don't
lot
you
of-
just
there's
sing
been
it
a lot of
yourself?
birthdays in the world, man.
But sing it
Just-
yourself.
The easiest song ever. I know. I even know it in Spanish. How about
Is it
that?
though? Wow, well, that's actually pretty impressive. But
That's
with it being my birthday, I don't want people to forget.
Okay, how so
Knicks
your
are back.
birthday,
The
you're
Knicks
very
are back.
excited for your birthday. I get excited for my birthday, and then I
I hate
get
it.
kind of uncomfortable during the day.
Yep, I wake up. It's funny. I think I went to sleep at like 2:00 last night. I woke up at 6, and I am not even tired at all. I don't know why it's like a birthday thing where you can just where your sleep functions off, but it's another day. I don't care. Like I enjoy getting some messages from people that I don't talk to all year. That's nice. But then like by 1:00, I'm like, yeah,
You leave me alone.
I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think every year in the afternoon of my birthday, I realize like, hey Bobby, what is your reaction when it's somebody's birthday? Like if it's somebody very close to you, I think you should try and do something for them.
Right.
Like you should someone that you're very close, spend talk to every day type, do something for them. But it's like, I don't know. It's like what like my friend from high school or the guy I work with, if it's his birthday, I'm not going to do anything for him. It's not like I'm not going to think about it besides wishing him a happy birthday, and then I'm not going to think about it the rest of the day.
Right, that's it. Well, if it's my brother, my aunt, or my dad or something, then yeah, that's different. But if it's my buddy, happy birthday, man. Have a good day. So simple. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. And I turn 30 next year, so I'm dreading that. I know it's
Damn.
That's a big one.
but just
Damn.
saying you're 30, it's like, do I start dating single moms now? Like what is that what you like? What do you do at 30?
That happens at that age.
Usually people like shave their head and start wearing new clothing, which you could probably use.
I could definitely use the new clothing, and I'm not going to let this grow forever, so we'll see.
Well, you didn't start like going crazy when you guys were doing Talking Giants. You had the long hair and then you cut it. Now it's long again. Has that been the cycle? I know you
Yeah,
said whenever it's warm
it's
out
been,
in the summer.
it was long when me and Danny first started it.
Right.
It was long when me and Danny first started it, and then I cut it, and then I let it get long again, and then I cut it. I kept it trimmed from like March until like training camp this year, and then training camp was the last time I cut it. So it's been we're in March now, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
8
5,
months.
6. It's about 7 months since I've cut it.
7 months.
Which is probably I probably went 8 months one time, but that's probably the longest
That's
I've
a good.
gone.
That's a good flow for 8 months.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little annoying though, but it is what it is. I'm also like sweating right now, which makes it uncomfortable too.
How warm is it there?
I think it's supposed to get into the 90s today.
Jesus.
It's getting humid again. That's the thing. Even if you're starting to get humid. Like right now, it's 84 degrees.
Damn.
It's
not even noon.
And the humidity is 62%.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like it's
Jeez.
starting. It's like I haven't sweat while doing light work in a while, but today outside doing some pools in the morning, I was sweating.
You're
I
gonna be
don't.
sweating while watching film.
No, I run the AC in here.
I don't mind heat. It's the humidity that kills me.
Oh,
Look at us having this boring ass conversation about the humidity that
Who
every
started
single
it?
person's happened in their life.
Who
I know
Well,
I started it.
I guess we can talk about how the Knicks are actually back. I
Yeah,
guess we can
17
start
point
there.
comeback when their superstar, one of the best players in the NBA, had an off night, and they just were resilient and they shut down Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook, and that whole dog shit team came back.
Oh wow,
and
you beat the Wizards.
just big game.
Um, Listen, the NBA trade deadline. How about them? I feel bad for Orlando Magic fans, and I have a lot of friends that just imagine your team is just like decimated in one day. Like it's a team that you like, and this year it hasn't been good, and then you're just like you lose Nick Vucevic, who, came in the year Dwight left and has been like a big player there. Evan Fournier has been there for 7 years. Aaron Gordon has been there for 6 years. Like a team that a lot of guys you grow to love. I like Karis LeVert and Jared Allen, but I've only had them on my team for 3-4 years.
Yeah. Those guys were there for a while.
And we were trading and we're moving on from those guys for superstars. So you're excited. But right now you're kind of like you're getting rid of guys you like for hope.
Well, you know what? You know what's funny? Those three guys are like they're above average players, and Vucevic.
I love those guys.
Vucevic, he's like really good. Aaron Gordon's very good. Fournier is a good player, and they are atrocious. And to get what I feel like all three guys did not bring back the greatest return for a team that's just selling pieces off. And in the NBA draft lottery, you could lose every game, and you may get the fourth pick.
Yeah, but Orlando has good luck with it. They got Shaq and then Dwight. So I hope Orlando gets Cade Cunningham. I really do.
Yeah, they need him.
And
go
ahead.
No, I was saying Woj said they were the only way they would move him was for like a huge package. And then I saw what they got. I was like,
I didn't think it was that much.
Yeah, Magic fans didn't think they were moving on from Vooch. Like they knew Aaron Gordon was probably gone. They thought Evan Fournier would make sense. Even though, how do you only get a couple second round picks for Fournier? Give me one first over 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, for Vooch they got Wendell Carter, Otto Porter, and a first round pick. And the Bulls are in the playoffs right now, right?
I was just gonna say the Bulls look good now.
What is happening?
I have been so into Giants land right now that I haven't watched a lot of basketball the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I don't watch basketball at all except when the Knicks are on. So. I couldn't. Are the Jazz still the number one team?
The Bulls. See, the Bulls are a 10 seed right now. And they're a game behind. They're 2 games back from. They're a game and a half behind the Celtics. The Celtics, man, and it's like even them. Like you add Fournier, which is a good deal for second round picks, but it's like it's you kind of already have guards, right?
When is Danny Ainge's time up there?
Never. I don't think Ainge sucks. I know it hasn't turned out the way, but it's like it's so hard to win titles in the NBA. I think Ainge has done a pretty decent job.
I understand it's difficult to win, but all the picks they've had over the years, and who have they gotten in there besides their own homegrown talent?
But their homegrown talent is from trades, from the Nets trade.
I understand that.
Kyrie screwed them. Kyrie screwed them.
I hate. Yeah, he did. He did. He royally screwed them, because if he's there, he recruits somebody in, and Anthony Davis, a Durant, maybe it works out differently. But I hate this guy, Nick Wright. I hate him. I think he is the worst person on TV. But and he's just so ugly too. I'm not saying I'm an attractive person, but he is difficult to look at. But he makes a good point. There's always reports after somebody's traded that, the Celtics and Ainge were in it to the very end. Well, then why couldn't they get him? So I don't know.
I can't find his contract details. I don't think those are at least publicly known. At least I don't know it.
Danny Ainge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those guys you never know how much. It's kind of weird how you don't know how much like coaches and stuff are making. Some coaches you do, but it's like we have no idea what Joe Judge is making or Bill Belichick is making.
Joe isn't making enough.
We just know their contract. We know Judge is here for 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bucks re-signed Leonard Fournette.
Very nice.
Can we talk about how like the Rockets just got royally screwed? Like they traded away James Harden, they got like the worst part of that trade, and then they traded away Victor Oladipo for like literally nothing.
But I feel like everyone knew, like as a Nets fan, everyone was like, why didn't they keep LeVert? Like, why did they want Oladipo over LeVert? You know, like Oladipo's trending down. He's got an expiring deal.
I was just gonna say, yeah, isn't LeVert like locked into a deal?
Like I just like. This year, there's not a ton of like teams that are like have cap freedom that are going to go and get an Oladipo guy. What did they even get back for Oladipo?
And how far off are they as players? Because I would argue not that far off. I like LeVert a lot. Maybe I'm just not the biggest Oladipo guy.
Let's see, what did they get? He'd acquire three-player deal with Rockets. Houston got Avery Bradley. Who wants Avery Bradley?
I didn't know you're still in the league.
He'll be
And Kelly Olynyk and a 2022 pick swap. What are you doing, Houston? A pick swap
That's ugly.
for Avery Bradley and Kelly Olynyk? Zeros? Oh my gosh, Houston! I told you I wasn't plugged into the trade deadline as I usually am.
Yeah, they got royally screwed.
Me neither, because I was on the golf course.
There we go.
But they had to move him because
89, Danny.
There we go.
he wasn't going to resign. Like they had to move him. So
They had no choice. But
why didn't they keep Karis LeVert? Like Karis LeVert, you have control over, and is a good young player.
They want Cade Cunningham.
Maybe.
I'm gonna laugh hysterically when
Do they have first round picks though? They traded them to Oklahoma City for
shit, that's right. Wow. Oh my God. OKC.
OKC, by the way, you sent this to me, Snacks. They have over the next 2 years, they have 14 picks.
No, so from now till 2027, they have 34 draft picks. 17 first, 17 second.
That's like my 2K franchise. Like I just swap guys for first round picks, and I haven't played in a few weeks. But last time I was playing, I would have 8 first round picks, and you on the draft lottery section of the off season, it's Nets first place, Nets sec for the chances. And it's and I'm winning the NBA Finals every year. It's gotten boring because I've gotten so good.
You're too good.
I did the real draft classes that are coming up. And then I started doing all-time draft classes. So here's my team right now. It's point guard Jason Kidd, shooting guard Ray Allen, small forward LeBron James Jr.
Oh my God.
Oh,
myself as a creative player, power forward. James Wiseman as a center, who's arguably my second best player. Guy is an offensive rebound machine. He can average 18 rebounds a game when I'm actually playing the games. Peja Stojakovic off the bench.
Ooh, Peja.
He's not that great though. He doesn't make the threes like you think he would on the game, but he's rated good. But everyone wants to trade for Peja, but you got to give me something in return.
Draft picks, baby.
And then I can't remember who my backup point guard is, but I already have all the draft picks. So it's and every year it's okay, if I don't see a guy that I want to play in my 9-man rotation in the first round, I'll trade the pick for first round picks the next year, and it's just a never ending cycle.
So now you took over the regular Nets team, as presently constructed, or
no? I stripped them down and just had myself as a creative player.
Gotcha. Okay, because
my starting center my first year was Mo Wagner, and I can't even remember.
Yeah,
but,
so I do this in Madden. When the Browns were atrocious, I would take the Browns and I would pretend I'm a GM coming in and just rebuild the shit out of it, trade all the good players for draft picks, clear all the cap space.
See, I stripped my team down 1 year. I think it was the Madden that Odell was on the cover on, which was a great Madden. This was the first year I didn't buy Madden. It was it sucks, and I just don't play it. I really, I got addicted to Madden on that game because what happened was I did the franchise and I stripped it down. My first year with the Giants, Ryan Mallett my QB, and I stripped it down. Not even for trades. I just started it off with bad players and wanted to build it up. And they fired me after the first year, which was funny because I had so much job security at the time that my roommate comes home and I'm playing Madden. And I was like, dude, I got fired. Not even trying to be funny. He's like, what?
You know what?
What are you gonna do? How are you gonna pay rent? I was like, oh no, not that. On Madden.
It's a video game. I got fired.
No, here's the issue. That's how we know the game's unrealistic. No shot John Merritt would have fired you after 1 year. Impossible. Never would have done that. You would.
Maybe it was Tish's call.
Yeah, it must have been Tish's call. John Merritt would have kept you for years.
I got so addicted to Madden, and so I took the job with the Browns. And I did it as a fantasy draft. That's how I stripped it down. I literally just got players I wanted to start off with as a bad team. So I took the job as the Browns. First year, Josh Johnson as my QB. And I went to a shotgun-only offense. I changed my offense around.
Oh, jeez.
Was pretty decent. And I traded for Johnny Manziel from the Eagles at the trade deadline. And my team they already had Travis Kelce at tight end. I traded for Dorial Green Beckham from the Giants. I originally wanted him. I turned him into a good player. Johnny Manziel, my QB. My running backs were Chris Rainey and Jeff Demps. Shout out Florida Gators. And then my slot was Tavon Austin, and I just turned that offense into a good offense. Believe it or not, Nate Solder was my left tackle.
Wow.
Nate Solder was my big free agent splash.
You just can't quit Nate Solder, can you?
I
Oh my
know.
God. You predicted it a whole year
was the year
in advance.
before his real free agency, so he was rated good. And my first year we couldn't block, so I drafted a right tackle and I signed Nate Solder.
See, when I do those fantasy drafts, my first 5 picks are all offensive linemen.
Really? See, I was trying to be bad on purpose.
Okay, well,
But
you could kind of be like, I think my starting quarterback, I don't even remember. I think it was like Brian Hoyer, I want to say, or Blaine Gabbert, somebody. But I had the best offensive line in football. I was running 200 yards a game.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I did. Is I made my defense really good. That's what happened. I fantasy drafted my defense and my offense. I just couldn't keep up. I couldn't score, and I threw a ton of interceptions with Ryan Mallett. And like you get better as the game, the more you play it. And the first year I sucked. Like I wasn't good at the game. And by the end, but anyways, I got addicted to it. Like really addicted to it. Like playing out, like making up storylines in my head. Like firing my offense. Like I got addicted to Madden. I would be cleaning pools, and I would just be like, all right, cover 3, audible to a post, motion the running back. I got really addicted, and then I quit the Browns job, took the Giants job back, and then after 5 years, finally got the Giants to the Super Bowl and won it. The Cowboys had Russell Wilson as QB, and they were unbeatable. They would beat me every year in the playoffs.
Thank God we're not in that timeline.
And then finally, I beat the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game in the comeback, and then I blew out the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
That's a beautiful thing. I tell you, though, you could be addicted to a lot worse than Madden. So,
snack.
But I was so addicted, I deleted it one day. I was like, this is overcoming my life. Like I was pushing pools that I was supposed to do that day to the next day to come home and play Madden. So one day I just deleted it, and I was like, I can't. I'm addicted to this, and I need to stop.
By the way, Snacks, I saw that text message you have with that your friend Nick. That gave me a good laugh.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh my God, he's frozen.
We lost him.
Son of a freaking gun.
I'll wait for him to get back so he can tell this. Hey, I had Wi-Fi issues today as well. You can't hate on it. Even though his camera just chose the worst angle to freeze out, not gonna lie. So Leonard Fournette, the Bucs really are just like, nah, we're running it back.
Yeah. Sorry. So what the hell? Let me try and add him back. Oh, now he's gone. How about that?
This is way of getting out.
I can't believe we just talked about our own Madden franchise. This is why this show gets no views. It's because we just talk about ourselves. Like we don't talk about any current event. We get on rabbit trails and just talk about ourselves.
Yeah,
like, nobody cares about our Madden franchise.
I mean, we can talk about Antonio Brown. Is he coming back to the Bucs?
Possibly. Is he? I forgot that he's a free agent.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did. There he is.
He's back.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is going moony.
Danny, by the way, your stock lost me $7 in total. So I just sold it. So Danny, I need you to find me a new stock.
Whoops.
Let's go, Danny. Pressure's on.
Danny is my new what do you call it? Financial advisor. So Danny, find me a new stock that's $5 or less, and I will spend $40 or whatever it is on it.
HBD.
Right,
how much? I have $42 of buying power, so I'll buy 8 shares of it.
Wow, this is pressure, Danny.
If I like it, I'll sell my Bitcoin stock and get into it.
No, don't do that.
I only have $20 in Bitcoin though.
Look up NOK.
NOK. What does that stand? All right, NOK.
Doesn't matter what it stands for.
By the way, we had someone sign up for Patreon, and Nokia. They're still a company?
I'm not sure if this is like that actual. No, maybe it's a different one, but
let me look it up.
Oh no, Nokia engages in the provision of network infrastructure, technology, and software services.
So they just totally rebranded themselves.
Get that crap.
By the way, have you guys watched The Last Blockbuster on Netflix?
No.
Snacks, you'll like it. Danny, you probably didn't. I mean, you didn't grow up on Blockbuster. It's a blast from the past, which is cool.
Nice.
I need-
There's one more. There's one Blockbuster left in Bend, Oregon. All right, I'm buying this.
I need Narcos to come back.
That
I
was a
heard
great
they-
show. Danny,
I heard that-
Danny recommended Narcos to me, and I watched Narcos Mexico first on accident.
Oh, God.
And then I was like, "Oh, there's a Colombian one too." But I love both of them. Like both of them
Yeah.
were great series. Like both of them were amazing. That was a
They-
great
They
series.
wrapped filming on the third season of Narcos Mexico. I honestly, when I watched it, I felt like I was a part of the DEA. I was like, whoa.
Oh, they're doing a third season.
Yeah, they already finished filming it, so
That's exciting.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
it's a great show. It's
Yeah,
a great show.
Narcos Mexico. All right, I just bought 10 stocks of Nokia. We'll check back in on it next week.
There we go.
Danny
you're-
King, my new financial. Maybe you could put that in your Twitter bio, like
Bobby Skinner's financial
Bobby
advisor.
Skinner's financial advice.
Bobby Skinner's financial advisor, elevator guy, weatherman.
Elevator.
Master of elevators, weather, and Bobby Skinner's finances for talking
I might-
science.
I might change my bio to that.
It would be a good one.
You know, this time next week we're gonna be watching baseball.
Ooh,
Will we?
amen.
No.
Are we? No, I will.
Wait.
Opening day is fun.
I actually want to talk about that real quick. So last year, me and 11 friends, 10 or 11 of us, however many there are, bought tickets to Yankee opening day. Obviously, we, couldn't go.
Something happened.
Something happened. They said next year, if fans are allowed back in, then you guys will, you'll get first crack. So the guy contacts my friend who set up all the tickets and everything. About 2 months ago, when they first heard that there would be at least 10% Yankee Stadium, he's like, "Yeah, you guys are good. You guys are good." And then progressively, once a week, we were being told that they still haven't finalized how they're doing the seating and with season ticket holders and everything. Opening day's in a week, and he still doesn't
Something
have a
heard
straight
from him.
answer about what they're doing.
That's not,
It's insane.
we got an email from the Mets Wednesday that they basically took away our season tickets for April and said, "No, you're not having those," and they gave us individual packages for 3 games. But then they're sneaky. If you want to go to opening day, it's an add-on, and I'm like, goddamn you Mets.
Of course,
Whenever-
of course it is.
Whenever I go to New York next, we're gonna all go to a ball game.
Let's go. Let's go. Come up for a Subway Series. So we go Yankees Mets.
Let's see. When is the Yankees Mets game?
I
How much are tickets gonna be though? Are they gonna be $100 a
I think
pop?
you go top of the stadium.
For how much?
Oh, they'll be on. Will they be on the expense? They'll
Well,
probably be
I would think limited capacity plus Yankees Mets. It's probably a good penny.
yeah. I mean, they play in July though, so there's a higher
July,
chance.
September. They play on September 11th, which is the day that I quit my job. Was my last day doing pools. I'll never forget that day.
I'll be at
That's
that
why
game,
you'll never
so-
forget that day.
Yeah. I really wanted to make that joke on the day, but I couldn't do it. It's too messed up.
I'm gonna be at that game on the Yankees.
That's
Mets.
actually
part of my
pretty badass that they're playing on September.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
cold DeGrom just make it even better.
Oh, it would be amazing. I think MLB's like, yo, give it cold
Or
DeGrom. You have no choice.
oh my God, I have an even better idea. Andy Pettit versus Al Leiter. They should come back and pitch that game.
Come back and just pitch it.
Yeah.
Battle the
Yeah.
old timers.
Who do you like more, Roger Clemens or Andy Pettit? Snacks.
Yep, Andy Pettit. Andy Pettit was.
I love Clemens. I
love Clemens too. I
fanboy.
loved his passion and his own. But Pettit, even when I was a little kid, Pettit was always him and Posada were my 2 favorite Yankees.
I know Pettit's more of a Yankee, but Clemens was.
Clemens was
Pettit-
dominant.
I loved him, and then him and Andy Pettit were such great friends. They go to Houston
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember I used to always watch the spring training games of Roger throwing to Kobe, his son,
Mhm.
in Houston. I think I even still follow Kobe Clemens on Twitter. I remember, one of my first tweets was tweeting at Kobe Clemens, which is funny to think about.
It's actually ridiculous.
Bobby, you need to make a meme regarding the boat and the crane. You gotta find a way to make a meme about that. I don't know what. That's literally just a meme I found, but you gotta find a way to make a talking
Okay.
points meme about that.
My first tweet was to LeBron James.
Really?
Mhm.
What was your tweet?
Mm.
Not safe.
We're not going to say it on the air.
Just say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Boat meme.
Also, wait, hang on a second. What's with this talk of Giants footy time that I ran a 7.77 here?
I don't know. We did a pro day. And
Because I must have forgot.
how do you? I just want to find the meme without words.
Oh fuck! All right. Hopefully this is a quick call. I'll try and get back in.
No,
If
no,
not-
ignore it. Ignore it.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. If not,
Ignore
I'll
it.
talk to you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
All right. So how are we gonna use this meme? Trying to
Gotta find a way.
Um.
This could either be a TG meme or a Simple Man Radio meme.
It's trying to think. Can we make a cap space joke?
I feel like that's a hard one to make. I mean, if you can do it, go right ahead.
I feel like we got to do a Simple Man Radio meme.
All right.
Okay.
Also,
We should
are
make
you
one
wa-
about you being my financial advisor. How could we do that? So is the meme the little thing trying to move the bug, like the little?
The meme's the little thing trying to move the boat.
Bobby's finances. We'll do my boat as the finances.
And now I gotta change my bio as well, so it's controller.
Bobby's finances. And Danny King. This is great radio. I don't care.
This is great. If you're coming here for great radio, I mean, what are you doing?
Let me pick the font. I love making memes.
The best way to spend your day.
Let me unlock it so I can move it. Come on. There we go. All right. Great meme. Meme done.
Meme done.
So today we have Hablando Gigantes on the Talking Giants channel at 1. I'm excited for that. And we got a John Boy Media Zoom call. Interesting.
Oh, anything interesting you could preview for that? Or
I don't know. They're doing like a lunch thing. Justin's actually going there.
Oh.
I think
But
they're
he
like
can't appear. Well, he can't appear on Simple Man Radio. What type of BS?
Ah,
is this?
damn! I was gonna call Justin and have him on. Justin is live streaming a funeral today. He's already probably done it for his job.
Oh, wow!
And
That's interesting.
I tried to get him to tweet out the link and see if we can get Talking Giants to rate it, but
He would not have allowed that. All right, so I
here I'm
changed
going to
my
delete
bio.
it from Simple Man Radio, and I'm going to get people to follow Simple Man Radio. Here,
I changed my bio to Talk Giants Weatherman, Simple Man Radio, Elevator, and Skinner Financial Advisor.
Danny King has taken upon the role of my financial advisor at Simple Man Radio. Picture, meme it up, baby. Meme it up. All right, there we go.
Meme it up.
Done.
Also,
Done.
another important question: what are you going to be eating during this lunch? Do you have a meal?
Well,
plan?
I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be on Zoom.
But you're not going to eat like lunch with them?
Maybe I should do that. That would be kind of funny. Like I
I feel
got
like-
the turkey sausage, egg, and cheese bowl. 240 calories. I microwaved it
240.
right on up.
You could act all fancy.
Okay, so at my 6th grade graduation, they did this whole like dinner thing, like for the parents and stuff. And the entire time I was trying to be fancy, and I was drinking my drink with my pinky up because I thought that's how you would be fancy. And looking back, I was just like, what a moron you were, Bobby. And I was actually a star student in 6th grade. Like I went downhill once I got to middle school. That's when I was like, oh, it's fun to do bad things. But in 6th grade, I was like a star student. And so I won the award. I won the President's Award for like the best 6th grader or whatever, like best student. and they're like, "What do you want to be?" Like, so you win that award. You're like, "I want to be an engineer. I want to, work on the shuttle." I'm like, "I want to be a mechanic," because I love racing at that point. I was like, "I want to be a mechanic."
Oh, they're probably thinking like, "Oh my god." You're like,
Oh,
you want to be
dude.
like a teacher, little Bobby? No, I'm a mechanic.
I want to be a mechanic. So good stuff there.
Florida, never change. Tennessee, I'm not okay. That elevator was just sitting there for a solid few minutes.
Is it
looked
open?
It looked like it was supposed to open, but it just stopped and then it just started moving again.
That's funny. Elevator Lord, Simple Man Radio Elevator. Talking. That's a great bio. Talking Giants weatherman, Simple Man Radio Elevator Lord, Bobby Skinner financial advisor. I like that.
It gets it across.
That's a good show. All right, I have to get ready for this and get Hablando Gigantes ready. Thank you guys for joining Simple Man Radio. Appreciate you guys. Have a good freaking weekend and stay simple.